What is going on, everybody? Welcome to part 2 of our NLTK or Natural Language Toolkit tutorial video with Python. In this video we're going to be talking real briefly about stop words. So what are stop words? So with a lot of data analysis, you're going to find that before you actually get to do any of the good stuff, you're going to have to do a lot of pre-processing. And arguably that's basically what NLTK, the module, does help you with. So NLTK is not going to generate any insights for you, really. All it's going to be able to do is help you kind of analyze, pull apart text, tag things, either part of speech, named entity, and so on, that kind of stuff. But it can also help you with the topic we're going to be talking about today, and that's stop words. So what are stop words? So there's kind of like two notions of what stop words can be. One, stop words can be something that just like you literally you come across that word and you just run away, you give it up and you like leave. So a lot of times people might use words that are typically used sarcastically as a stop word because they don't want to continue attempting to analyze something when it may or may not be the actual like opposite meaning. So that's one notion, but another notion of stop words are just words that you just pull out. You just don't care about them, they're fluff, and you don't need them. So this would be like a, the, and for the most part. These kinds of things don't really have any meaning to your text, therefore you can just remove them. They're filler words basically, and they make our language to us make a lot more sense, but as far as data analysis is concerned, they're useless. So let's go ahead and get started there. So first of all, we're going to go ahead and do from NLTK.corpus. Again, making huge use of corpus. You'll find that we're using corpus throughout this entire series. And I highly suggest you check it out. Later on we'll actually go visit the corpus and see all the stuff that we have. Anyway, from NLTK.corpus imports stop words. Then from NLTK.tokenize, we're going to import word underscore tokenize. Now we need to make an example sentence. So let's just say example sentence equals this is an example showing off stop word filtration. That may or may not work. We'll see. Hopefully there's enough in there that will be good. So now we're going to say stop underscore words equals, and we're going to say the set of stop words dot words, and the stop words has a few languages. We're going to be using the English language. So all of our stop words is going to be a set of English stop words that have already been predefined by NLTK. We don't have to do anything about that. Now you can add your own words, you can append words to stop words and so on. So for example, let's just print, I don't believe it's a huge set here, let's just print them and see what it is. Right, so here are your stop words. It's a set of them. We've got whom, between, yourself, if, so, own, you, or. So it's actually not that big of a list, but these are just really, really common English words. You could probably figure out a good list of stop words by pulling up any of those big corpora and using, from collections import counter, and then taking every single word, adding it to a big list and using counter, and like the first, 20 words are probably stop words because they're just useless. So anyway, those are stop words, and those are the stop words rather, but now let's show like what we can do with them. So let's tokenize the sentence. So let's do words equals word underscore, oh my goodness, I'm totally going crazy, word underscore tokenize. And what do we want to word tokenize? Example sentence. So that's it. So now we have the words, and then now we're going to filter the sentence. So filtered underscore sentence. I keep wanting to put a D there. Sentence. So filtered sentence is, we'll just have an empty list for now, and then we're just going to say for W in words, or actually, yeah, words. For W in words, if W not in stop words, filtered sentence dot append W. Okay. Simple enough. There is a quick one-liner I'll show you after this that most people use from examples with NLTK, but it's confusing if you don't know those one-liners. So I'll show you that in a moment, though. So we'll save and run that. And we're not printing the filtered sentence, so nothing is happening afterwards. Print and filtered sentence. Copy, paste that in there. Okay. This, so is and was removed. This example showing off was removed. Stop word filtration, period. Okay, so you can see that at least a few were removed. Arguably, showing off maybe should have remained because we were at, so like showing off is almost like a, you know, a conjoined pair there. But arguably, no, the sentence meaning still remains the same. This example showing stop word filtration, totally fine. So that's just a quick example. Now, as promised, I'll show you the one-liner. I tend to stay away from those fancy one-liners just because people don't really understand what's happening in them. This is really simple to follow along. But I'll show it to you anyways. So you could say, instead of this, let's comment that out. You could say filtered underscore sentence equals, so this will be, we'll use the same parameters, W for W in words, if not W in stop words. Okay, so hopefully if I speak it out slowly, you know, obviously you see exactly what's happening here, but this is just word for word in words, so that's just iterating through and allowing us to throw in this down here. So for each word in words, if not W, so if W isn't in stop words, then it's part of the filtered sentence list that we're making. And then we can just, at the end of this, print filtered, oh, there's that D again, man. Filtered sentence. And there you have, same thing. Okay, so that's stop words. You'll find that's useful, especially if you're having any sort of database or you're pulling out words and say you have like articles on articles on articles, stacks on stacks on stacks. This will save you a lot of processing time to just not waste your time with words that just simply do not matter. So anyways, that's it for stop words. We'll go ahead and stop there. Not too interesting, but also pretty helpful to have nonetheless. If you do have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. Otherwise, as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support and subscriptions, and until the next video.